I believe I have to go back to the Nerd Haven. I wonder if NL's Sunday feels like a Monday. You know what? That's an astute bit of reasoning. You're not wrong. Where's the AMD overlay? Check it out.
I may be a loser, but at least I've got loser friends to hang out with. Whatever.
I'll let the cutscene play again because it's been a week.
Because you're weird.
Weird? Look at you. You've got a weak bladder. Hey, Algie, I need some help. I've got a plan to take over those jock scum. Hey, Jimmy. Hey, so what do you say, Algie?
Us help you?
Yeah, think of everything I've done for you since I got here.
You? You're like a bouncer. We're a bit above helping people like you. I mean, get real, duh. Pea stain. Now you need my help. Forget it.
Alright.
Damn.
I've decided not to let the cutscene play because I remember now. It's just, it's a nerd gauntlet. We have to go beat up some nerds, and they always go, I'll never tell you where Algie is, and then you just punch him twice.
Can we just play
And they go, I'll tell you. Excuse me, you're gonna beat me with a yardstick? That's right, I called it a yardstick, even though in Canada, we do not call it a yardstick. We call it a meter stick, which is what it is. You will not get me.
He's at the observatory, but don't tell him I told you.
Go to the side alley beside the library. We call them meter sticks in America as well. That's not a ruler. Holy Christ. Okay, you're gonna put that in your pencil case?
Forget it, Hopkins. You're not getting in without the key code.
This guy is dead. It's 1138.
Okay, it's 1138.
It's a long ruler? It's not a long ruler.
Armed and dangerous.
I don't need this. Maximum capacity. This song is kind of like that Rah Rah Rasputin song. What are you talking about? What is it then? It's called a yardstick or a meter stick, depending on whether you live in a rational civilization or a place that derives its masculinity from using an antiquated measurement system. I actually forgot how to do. There we go. They're very slightly different things. What's the next game for Sundays? I don't know. I was thinking like maybe we'll just go back and play the scholarship edition of Bully, just to make sure we got the full Bully experience. Destroyed. Actual direct hit. For the love of God, please no. What's the matter? I thought Bully was, it's Rockstar Games' underappreciated classic. What's wrong, Chad? I thought you was keeping it scholastic. I thought that's what you wanted. He's done. Direct hit. Like Art Brut's sophomore slump. Secondary single. Dude, this... Wait a minute, I know this song. One second. Oh, you know what this is? Absolutely. That's the end of, Oh, there's a Pavement song that ends exactly like that. Is Cockix here? I'm losing it. Done. Direct hit. Excuse me. Done. Gotcha. They're not here. Well, smarter than I thought they were then. Can we talk more about your angry tweets to Mike Matheson yesterday? We can if you want, yeah. For those who don't know, Mike Matheson is a bubble-level NHL player, a.k.a. a top 4 defenseman for the National Hockey League's laughingstock Florida Panthers. got embarrassed by a 19-year-old child on the ice because the child has more skill than he'll ever have, and picked him up and powerbombed him into the ice. And then presumably went to the locker room to cry because his perennial bubble team lost their 3rd game in a row. No, he's not going to get charged with assault. That's a step too far. He is an idiot, though. Like, it's bad enough to just, you know, not be that good at hockey and then be dangled. Like, that's one thing. But then to show that you're embarrassed by it is hilarious. It's like he got extremely, like, you mad, bro'd.
Your aggro management won't save you, Hawkins. Get him before he damages the transformer.
Alright, here we go. I did see the new Jenks game. Again, I'm not trying to say that, you know, I live in a world where, you know, every media property is uniquely designed for me and me alone, but, you know, we play Bully. Rockstar's like, hey, the time's right for a Bully 2. We play Contradiction. 3 years later, they're like, you know what? Time for us to make a spiritual successor to Contradiction. Oh, that's no good. That's no good. It will not reach. Hey, hey, hey. Maybe The Last of Us for the next substream? I honestly have no idea. It's like being asked what you're gonna do with your summer vacation when you still have like 4 finals to write. Ah! Once I'm done with the finals, then I can figure it out. But for now, I don't know. I'll tell you what I will say. First off, I apologize for all the jokes. I think Bully is a product of its generation, okay? So I'm not actually like, I don't think it's terrible now, nor do I even think it was necessarily think, you know, it's aged necessarily poorly, but you know, it doesn't feel great now, but most of what I'm saying is just to have a laugh at its expense. But I don't really want to spend like an hour talking about what we're going to play next Sunday. All I will say
but at least I've got loser friends to hang
is
out
that
with. Whatever.
I learned a very valuable lesson playing God of War, and that's that any game held up as like an idol by the nerd pathos community, I should probably stay away from.
Hey, don't hurt him.
Because any, yo, Panda Battalion, thank you. Yo, he's gonna show me force equals mass times acceleration. The principal theory of statics. Stop! Why am I getting bodied by these nerds now? I'm not even saying that The Last of Us is not emotional. All I'm saying is that a narrative-driven game with some emotion is a bad recipe. Because if I don't cry when, DAE, Joel's wife got bit by a mushroom zombie, everyone goes, is Ryan an actual sociopath? Here's an essay that will explain why I believe this in 3 trillion words or less. Why does emotional games not faze you, but you cry when Marvel movie plays a trumpet? Dude, if I knew the answer to that, I'd be working in psychology. Making way less money, but having the respect of my peers. Hit him with the right, left, right. Stop. I think Bluehole got the vaulting animations from Bully. What's Bluehole? What do they make? I'm not familiar with this company. Sounds familiar. Sounds like they would have been relevant, like maybe until a few days ago. I mean, it's almost like a whisper of a memory that you have said in my... You know, I'm having like a reminiscent. Is that a real word? I'm reminiscing about a whisper of an echo of a recollection that I used to have. But you didn't need to cut me off. Ah!
This is only the beginning.
I bought Blackout on Friday, but I haven't played it yet. Oh my god, he is dead. I hit him straight in the cerebral cortex. Drop a beam cola. Instead, Kate and I watched like 6 episodes of Hell's Kitchen. I gotta tell you, dude, that show has got it going on. I used to turn up my nose at food-based reality television programs. Hell's Kitchen kind of bangs, to be honest. They really do get domed by Gordon Ramsay non-stop. I have shot all of my rockets, please. Like, literally, Gordon Ramsay's like, get out here right now. And then, like, 20 adults come running, like, sprinting. And he goes, you know you're a real piece of shit, don't you? And they all go, yes, chef. Yes, chef, I'm human garbage. It's so satisfying to watch. Every single time. Lick the tile floor! Yes, chef. Yes, chef. How does it taste? It's a little salty, chef. Fucking right. I'm just amazed at Gordon Ramsay's ability to just break down the identity of these adults over and over. I don't know how he does it. He's like a drill sergeant.
Your aggro management won't save you, Hawkins.
Please. I love his, like, stone-faced look as he pelts me with the soul-destroying spud launcher. I wonder if NL knows that Gordon Ramsay is Scottish. Pardon me? Excuse me? That would be one of the greatest betrayals I could ever imagine, if he's Scottish instead of English. That would be like when, you know, Canadians get a job on Spin City and then renounce their citizenship to live in sunny Los Angeles. It's true he's from Glasgow? Wow. My dude is just pretending to be British. Was he raised in England? I'll allow it if he was raised in England, but he changed his accent so he could be more marketable. Well, you know, so did I, so it's the difference between Malf and I. That and skills that are marketable to the corporate world. Frig! He grew up in Stratford upon Thames, or Stratford upon Avon. You're thinking of William Shakespeare, not Gordon Ramsay. That's 2 different people. Although they are both at the top of their field.
Calculated my odds to be better than that.
Your Da sells Avon? I'm familiar with that reference, but I don't know why. Is it from a British television show that has been running for 20 seasons and has a total of 14 episodes? I'm ready, boys. I saw you appear in the door, you ghost. You silly ghost. Kate, did you know there is a horror show on Netflix that apparently is getting very good reviews called The Haunting of Hill House? I started watching episode 1 like 5 nights, well, not 5 nights ago, like 2 nights ago, as I was falling asleep, and then something spooky happened like 8 minutes into the episode, and I went, I don't think I really want to watch this right before bed, to be honest with you. So I turned it off and was like, maybe Kate will want to watch it at some point. We could watch it together. I had the exact same reaction. Well, I didn't. Here's the thing. When there's like a Netflix show and it's like, oh, it's really spooky, I'm like, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. Then this one, I believed it when I saw it. I watched Hereditary before bed and had hours of nightmares. Dude, Hereditary is no joke,
Earnest,
like
what
an
are you doing?
unsettling
Give it up,
movie,
Dork.
which is
Work
what
for
makes
me
it
now.
Pathetic. You've defeated
so
my
effective.
weakest compadres. You've just met your match.
I want us to be friends. I need your help.
I've had friends like you.
Hereditary is one of the...
Like dog muck
I
on
feel
the
like there's
shoes.
maybe a horror movie every few years that does this, but even though we watched Hereditary a month ago,
Jimmy Hopkins.
I still think about it like once a week, and I go like, man, this movie
You guys treat us
actually
nerds
banged.
Like dirt. One day you'll regret it.
Okay.
Your brawn is no match for my superior technology.
Haunting of Hill House is pretty much as scary at moments as Hereditary was, and I watch a lot of horror. Yo. I think that's great news. Okay, what Lady Gaga song do you think this is? I'm something, something away. I'm something, something away. I'm on the right track, baby. I was born this way. Oh, it's Poker Face, yeah. Hey, how does Lady Gaga like her steak? Rah, 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 rah. She likes it, rah, rah, rah. Please. I hate this. Brum, 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 brum. Incredible. So, I would love to tackle this fight a little faster, but last time I was here, I died at the exact same time I beat the level, and it cost me an hour of progress. So, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to be extremely methodical instead of giving the game the opportunity to crash for me again. Frig. Or maybe both.
You like this?
I hate it. Please shoot
Got a
faster.
present for you.
He said got some resin for you. How much of this game is left?
Oh, you like this,
Approximately
Jimmy?
100 years. Oh my fucking god. The controls!
Got a present for you.
Shooting down quote-unquote iron sights is actually like 50 buttons simultaneous. There's a cola. Might as well go for a soda, nobody hurts.
You guys treat us nerds like dirt. One day you'll regret it. No one appreciates an intelligent personality around here. No one. It isn't fair. Why do you
Kim
have to
Mitchell is
be
bad?
such a bully,
You're telling
Jimmy?
me, buddy.
Why?
I think I've done it. So dialed.
Maybe now
Tack
you
roll.
listen to me.
Here, just take it. You're just like everyone else, picking on the little man.
I'm not like everyone else. Honestly.
Look at my bumblebee tie.
Now listen. We both want the same thing. To teach those jocks a lesson. From now on, we're buddies.
You have a funny way of showing friendship.
We're friends.
Chad,
work
we
together.
were talking about it on the NLSS, but our apartment building you know, Rob and I were talking, I guess, and we were like, you know, Halloween is weird in an apartment because, you know, nobody comes to your door. Well, I went to the elevator yesterday and there was a sign that was like, hey, Halloween's hard in an apartment. So what we're gonna do is, if you sign up, we will chaperone, like, kids in the building, and they'll go to the floors of all the apartments that have signed up, and you can give them some candy. And then for dress code, it literally said, consult internet for references. And I have no idea what that means. It was like time 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. Location, this building. Dress code, consult internet for examples. And I don't know if it's like a joke or if they literally want you to like Google Halloween and figure out what a costume is, or like when I saw it, I turned to Kate and I said, what does that mean? And she didn't know either. Are you gonna sign up? Absolutely not. What day is Halloween anyway? 3 days from today plus 2 weeks. So it's a Wednesday? October 31st. Thank you. Thank you for your help. Save, my dude. Hey! You freaking know-it-alls. Just so you know, this is a game from the year friggin' 1991. You can't save. What you have to do is run to a bed and then save. They couldn't program a quick save into the game. Instead, you gotta run all the way back to the boys' dormitory. Alright, we finally actually done it. We're back. 35.47. Can I please get some lion dongers in chat? Thank you, 2.5 scums. We've finally made it. We get to experience new content. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. Consult the map. Is that another quest at the library? I don't want to interface with these nerds ever again. You're telling me there's like another 10 hours of this? No, it's a Rockstar game, so you know, probably like 15% of the game is just graffitiing, you know, my butt smells like bum on the gymnasium wall. Funhouse, fun.
Oh, hey, Jimmy. Hey, Pete.
Yo, Jimmy, I'm over here. Give me 5, dude.
No.
Yeah, well, cat. Looks like your homies took care of some lames for us.
Are you speaking English?
What are you talking about?
Don't get fresh with your homies.
Can you please talk normally?
This is my normal style of rapping, bro.
All right, enough. What's my quest?
Ah, right. Salutations, Sir James.
Ah, now you're speaking my language now.
The funhouse at the carnival.
Well done. All that education and now you run a funhouse? Genius.
You simple-minded noble foot soldier. The football team is going to be there this afternoon. You could really cause them some problems.
Okay, explain it to me on our way
The sports ball team is gonna go to the carnival. I hope they don't fumble the field goal and get a
Cool.
touchdown.
Moonwalk.
Sports is such an ignoble pursuit. You guys want to spend 8 hours obsessing over our character sheets for a dude whose midsection looks like a 12-pack of Coca-Cola?
He will not fight you. Please.
Stay cool.
You're literally kicking down? Excuse me, was I the one who had a wall-mounted potato gun? A spud launcher of the artillery variety? I don't think so. Who's punching down?